The drama with ICE in Portland and Chicago keeps turning up as a federal judge has just blocked President Trump from sending in the National Guard to Portland. And in Chicago, the police chief has just been caught for giving a stand down order to all units after ICE called in to get help and assistance after being ambushed. This is absolutely insane. Let's get into it.
News now, a federal judge has ruled on Oregon's fight to block the Trump administration from sending National Guard troops into Portland. Let's bring in Julia Vargas Jones. What did you learn? What did the judge say?
Well, basically pressing the pause button on this one, Jessica, for at least 14 days. Those troops will not be able to go into Portland. She says that they will contact again the parties the day before on October 17 to see if this would be extended. But basically her decision was based on the argument made in the complaint that this was unlawful and unwarranted. Unlawful. I will not bore you through all of the details of this, but it's something very similar to what
these judges are insufferable.
we've seen here in California. It's talking about the U.S. code that the president exceeded his authority and that there is no proof that the containment of the protests of what was happening in Portland could not be done with regular forces. There was no need to bring in the military. That the standard for rebellion, which is what the Trump administration was using to justify this deployment, was not met. That the protests were too small and mostly peaceful, about 20 people.
What? 20 protesters in Portland. This judge and CNN, for even repeating this, are absolutely full of it. 20 people. Now, I am not a mathematician, but I can do basic math, and I can count easily. Just in this one scene alone, there are well over 100, several hundred people. This is just one scene. If they were to pan the camera around, there's so many people there, and it's 10 times worse at night. Unreal.
Or less by late September, this complaint says, the decision says, and then that it was also not respecting the 10th Amendment, the sovereignty of each state. And then this judge, who was a Trump appointee, as we had said earlier, she made some really interesting point about, the U.S. being a nation of constitutional law and not martial law, and that courts must police the line between what is civil and what is military power, saying that is the very foundation, Jessica, of the United States.
You have to wonder how many of these judges could potentially be corrupted. America is able to see time after time again that these judges are stepping in and trying to interfere with what President Trump and his operations are trying to complete. And that operation is getting illegal criminals out of the country. People are trying to battle against ICE and what they're trying to do. They're already dealing with protesters and Antifa. That's 2 battles alone. Along with trying to get the illegals out of here. That's 3 battles. And then you add the rogue judges that are trying to battle against Trump and everything that he does. You add that in the mix and you got 4 battles that they're dealing with. I mean, come on. I can't be the only person that is thinking to myself, what the hell is going on? How deep does the corruption run in this country? This is the official stand down order from the Chicago police.
Any kind of particular hairstyle, just younger male Hispanic on foot wearing all black?
No hairstyle.
Okay, 10-4. And 1 is for the hit and run. This guy fled from the scene at 37th Place in Kedzie. It all started at I-55 in Kedzie. Then they fled southbound at Kedzie, where that offending vehicle crashed. They ran the federal agent off the road. They fled on foot westbound 37th Place from Kedzie. It was a male Hispanic younger wearing all black clothing. 99.
Yeah, send the cars in that direction. Have them stay put 2 or 3 blocks away, all right? Have them hold tight until I give you further direction, please.
Okay, 10-4. And for the units responding to 39th Place in Kedzie per 999, if you guys can just... For the units responding to 39th Place in Kedzie, if you guys can start heading there as quick as you can, and then just hold tight for instructions with 999.
999.
999.
For the chief of patrol, clear everybody up. We're not responding over there.
Radio check. And again, per the chief of patrol, we have all the units that per 999. Chief of
This is crazy.
patrol said all units clear out from there. We're not sending anybody over to that location.
As federal agents are getting ambushed, ran off the road, potentially shot, we're not sending anybody over there. You've got to be kidding me.
62, we're going to clear out as soon as we can, Spot. We're like locked in over here, so we're going to do the best we can to get out of here as soon as we can.
This is absurd. This is absolute treason. I mean, what else could it be? Yo, they need to fire this police chief right away. He does not deserve to be the police chief if this is what he's going to do. You're not going to help your other brothers in arms? Like, come on, bro. So these are the suspects from that very incident, and it just blows my mind that the police chief wouldn't want to help out. But anyways, this is Miramar Martinez. She was one of the drivers armed with a semi-automatic weapon and has a history of doxing federal agents. Unbelievable. We've got a post here from X Alerts that says Chicago Attorney John Garrido suggests that local PD could have broke the law by issuing a stand-down order on uniformed officers in distress when federal agents that were surrounded called 911 emergency services. In my 32 years of service with the Chicago Police Department, I have never heard anything this egregious. No badge should ever be told to turn their back on another officer in distress, period. To order officers to ignore a call for help from fellow law enforcement, any law enforcement, isn't just a violation of basic ethics. It could be gross negligence, dereliction of duty, and possibly even criminal if harm resulted. This Chevy Tahoe here is one of the vehicles that was allegedly rammed, an ICE vehicle that was rammed by Miramar Martinez and 10 other vehicles that tried to ambush ICE in the Chicago attack.
So the governor saying that you guys aren't doing anything to make the community safer, what would you say in response to him?
You know, I don't think the governor has ever stepped foot near a Tren de Aragua member or MS-13 member or any other bad person or bad thing, so he probably wouldn't understand exactly what we're talking about. It might be way over his head. But don't worry, Governor Pritzker, we've got it covered from here, and this is just the beginning. Tonight's just the beginning, and we're going to roll on and on. We are going to turn and burn, Governor. We're going from this one to the next, to the next, to the next, until they quit or are all deported and go home. And as far as him, he can either get on board or watch from the sidelines.
There's something about Chief Bavino that just looks like he really loves his job and that he's going to fully go through with everything that he said he's going to do. I believe that he's going to get the job done. So, hey, stand in the way, get bulldozed over, because ICE and Chief Bavino, President Trump, Kristi Noem, Tom Homan, they are going to get the job done regardless. Look at Tom Homan's eyes. That guy is not a guy that is going to play around. He's serious. He means business. All these people are serious. You have to think of it this way. In the long run, this is going to bring so much opportunity for Americans and our future youth. We can't keep giving the country away to people that don't deserve it. It is what it is, man. Thankfully, we do have people out here that are showing support for ICE and for Kristi Noem, Tom Homan, and the whole crew. It's a beautiful thing to see the support. But man, oh man, this is going to be a tough battle. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.